just saw.
I broke the rule. I normally avoid trailers because I feel like watching a movie without knowing the trailer makes the movie experience much better.
What did this for you? What made you be like, oh, you know what? I'll watch this one.
A Nerdist article saying that the trailer stole the show at Comic-Con. I'm like, if it's that
How good was that trailer, though?
Holy crap!
It didn't ruin any. No, it ruined a couple of things, but still,
yeah.
Like I'm like very excited for that.
Yeah, it's got a what would you call it? Like an 80s feel. It's got
Even
like,
the music.
It's like synths and
Yeah.
The colors is all neon and stuff.
I almost feel like the storyline from the trailer, it looks simple, but still something you gotta watch. You're like, they're gladiators, kind of, and they gotta break out. Yeah, I'm in. I'm all in. All in.
Yeah.
Give me 3 hours.
Oh man, I can't wait for that movie to come out. Marvel is killing it these days.
It looks like they let the Hulk talk.
Which is great. You always want like a little bit of a Hulk.
A little bit. But I hate it when he starts, you're like, anything more than 2 syllables. I'm like, shut up, Hulk. Know your role. The other guy's a professor. You're the Hulk. Grunt and stuff. Don't start, probably. No, screw you. Shut up. That's not.
I read a Spider-Man Hulk novel. I forgot what it was called. But in that novel, the Hulk has got a watch, I think.
Right.
That so when he turns into the Hulk, he's still the professor.
Okay.
So he's like super smart, but he's the Hulk.
I see.
Yeah.
I was about to say Hulk shouldn't be able to tell time. Is how like Hulk should be illiterate.
That's where you thought I was coming.
Yeah, but like what you're saying, I'm like,
watch.
oh, I see. It's like a phase variant situation. You get to be in 2 different.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm on board with that. That I can deal with.
But no, in the trailer, he's still very much the Hulk.
Because you can't be that strong and also...
That smart, no.
Yeah, or smart at all. Not even smart as a normal person. You're supposed to be like a child that's super angry.
Right. No, I think that's the best part about the Hulk, is the fact that he's volatile.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
Uncontrollable. A bee stings him. He just loses his shit. Whole city gets... What happened? A bee stung him. Shit.
That's his secret. He's always angry.
Yeah, you ever watch that show? From the 80s?
No.
No, never the theme song with the doo-doo. No, okay.
Never.
It's good. It was good. It was sad. A dude played the Hulk.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a dude having to play the Hulk after
green,
everything
right?
we've seen? At one point, just a guy that was green.
Yeah.
And that was enough. We were like, wow, impressed. Now it has to be a guy the size of a building.
Yes.
That can jump in a single bound onto a plane that was in the air, and no one's even blinking. Yeah, he jumped up here. He's the Hulk.
Ultron, right? Yeah,
right.
In Ultron, he does that.
But
the guy's in the airplane.
It used to be just a guy. Yeah, it used to be just a dude. And people are like, how come his pants don't come off? Now we don't question shit.
It's great.
He comes out of a lava. Nobody cares.
This is it's just like it's the golden age of comedy.
Sure.
Right now, the resurgence. It's a great time to be a comedian.
I think so. I agree.
It's a great time to be an 80s kid.
Right. Well,
even if it's shitty Transformer movies,
that's
true. I'm still good with that.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah. So we're not going to win everything, but
can you imagine
so much good stuff.
When they graduate from this and it's like, it really pays off to be a kid born in the 2000s. We're like, what are these cartoons they're making movies out of? But there's like, that generation is like, this is the best time to be alive.
I don't know if that's going to happen because
Probably
because like older, like 60s, they didn't have they didn't have movies in the 80s.
Right.
That was like, oh, remember when you were growing up in the 60s?
Yeah.
Like, this is going to I think we're like unique in the fact that we're getting treated with all of this stuff because we're also a unique generation where we can be kids for longer.
No,
right?
That's true. I'm just trying to figure out the generation right before us. What was their stuff?
War. They had to go to war.
Yeah, all right. That's true. Their stuff was life. They had to deal with things.
Right? They were like 17, 18. They got drafted and they had to go to war. So for them, it's different. They had to grow up real quick. For us, we don't have war.
No.
All we have is like
sadness.
Sadness, anxiety,
the
depression.
soft shit, just like allergies, right? Gluten issues. Like I got sunburn from what? This light bulb. Stop this baby shit over here.
That's what we're dealing with, man. It's tough. So just for us to be able to, like a virtual pacifier, hey, watch Megatron on the big screen.
True.
Feels good.
And the unoriginality will lead itself in a way that they're just going to keep making more of these instead of moving on to the next thing. Probably like, this has been making money for 14 years. We're going to just make 17 more. Like, just keep going.
Why not?
Well, yeah.
Jurassic Park, the first one, is still Are they planning one after this? After the one that just passed with Chris Pratt?
I'm sure.
If they do, I'm going to watch it.
Dude, from now, they're just basically, if it makes some amount of money,
Yeah.
they're just going to make another one.
For sure.
That's the only way they do it now.
The thing is dinosaurs is never going to get old.
Did you know that the Tyrannosaurus Rex is closer to us than it is to the Stegosaurus?
Yes. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And as soon as I found that out, I'm like, I'm not even going to try to figure out when these things are, because that's just so much for me to try to figure out.
This is not related,
Okay.
but sort of like a thought experiment or whatever.
Sure. Is this mine or yours?
It's yours, bro.
Oh, this is adorable. Thank you.
So 1 million seconds is... Wait, no, I got to Google this business. And I don't have my phone. Where is it?
That's too bad.
Hold on. No, this was I set it up so well, and after I completely blanked on the number.
No, you know what? Let me muddy the waters.
Okay.
All right. So 1 million seconds is too much to count. Is that what you were going to say?
No. Okay.
No? Okay.
Okay. 1 million seconds in days
Yeah.
is 11 days.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Sorry, is there more to it? All right,
No.
cool.
Wait a second. But 1 billion seconds
Yeah.
is 31 years.
Wow. That's the
That's-
difference
that's
between a
the
million and a billion. All right. Well, worth it. How much is it again?
Sorry, I fumbled it on the way there, but there it is.
What's the billion?
31
How many years?
years.
Wow. So when they say you're a billionaire, you got way more than a million.
So much.
Way more.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not even.
So when the guy who had a billion lost a billion and now he only has a couple million, that's
Yeah.
why he's killing himself.
Right. Makes perfect sense. I knew that, but it never had. Somehow it makes more sense to me now.
Yeah, exactly. That helped me
insane.
conceptualize it better.
Yeah.
Going back to movies.
Mm-hmm.
I accidentally came across a movie called Hacksaw Ridge.
Oh, that sounds familiar. Is that the war movie?
Yes, it is a war movie.
Oh, I saw a trailer for that.
It's on Netflix.
Huh.
Andrew Garfield is the main
Yes.
character.
Yeah.
And I think it might be the best war movie that I've watched, like old schooly war movie.
Yeah, really?
Since Saving Private Ryan.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Well, that's the standard bearer.
it is. Saving Private Ryan.
This is the
definitely
one where
standard.
he refuses to have a weapon on him,
Yep,
correct?
yep.
And he's like, okay, yeah, I saw the trailer for that. It looked really good. All right.
And based on a true story, that is an actual guy. And then at the
That's
very end of the
insane.
movie, like you get to see the actual guy and stuff. So it's
That's
cool.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's an actual person.
It's a
Man,
really interesting story about
that
why
is-
he doesn't hold a weapon.
I can't imagine having the resolve at that point not to do that.
Yeah, when you're in war.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, everybody else is doing it.
Yeah.
You want to die? Then grab a gun.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's super cool. I might check that out.
He's a medic.
Of course, he's a medic.
Yeah. Great movie. I came across it on like Wednesday
Mm-hmm.
at about 9:30. I
see.
just started watching a little bit. I was like, I'll just watch it, and then once when it's time to go to bed, I'm gonna go to bed.
If I'm gonna put on a
And-
movie, I can't put on a heavy movie like that for some reason.
I don't know. I just started watching. You know what it was?
Yeah.
I saw it there, and I went to IMDb to look at the rating. I think it was 8 something. I'm
Okay.
like, get out of here! An 8 point something movie, and this is the first time I'm hearing about it,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I'm like, bet you it's not gonna be as good as they say it is. So I watched
Yeah.
like the first 15 minutes, and all of a
Out
sudden I
of
was like,
spite. I'll show you
kinda,
wrong.
Almost. I start watching it, and then 11:20 rolled by, and I'm like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna finish this movie right now. So yeah, super good.
That's all right. You know what? I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I still have a problem with starting off anything that's either scary or sad, because then I feel like now I'm sad because something's happening on TV. I'm actually sad.
Yes.
I know
but
that doesn't make any
it's
sense.
not that-
It's no reason to not watch something, but I'm
Right.
like, just
scary. I understand because of your condition.
sleepwalking stuff.
Yeah.
That's all right. But the one thing I'm just like, I don't like to be sad, even from a movie. I'd rather watch a repeat. It's just easier.
You know what will make
It's
you not
comforting.
sad?
What?
Chef.
What's? Oh yeah, no. Chef is nice.
I watched that with a couple friends last night.
Oh,
Such a fun movie.
right.
Oh man, you want to feel good? You want to feel good? You want to feel happy? You want to have like really good music? The entire soundtrack is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Was that me? Was that you? I think it was you.
One of us beeped.
Just a super great movie.
Oh yeah, I did have a good soundtrack. I just remembered.
Yeah. John Favreau wrote and directed it, and then he casted all of his friends. so he got all of his friends together and decided and did a movie with them.
So he basically made that movie.
Yeah.
Like independent of anything.
Yeah.
And then after he made it, he started pitching it to different houses, and he got he made good money. He made that, and then he started pitching it afterwards, which is what they do with specials too for stand-up now.
Oh yeah.
Like Ari Shafir filmed his special, went on his mystical 5-6 month travel trip, came back, and then Netflix bought it. Like he had no idea who was going to buy it, which makes sense for like a Netflix special because you just get a theater,
right?
You sell tickets, you get some camera work, you might make some money, you might lose some money, but like a movie, this guy made a full movie. But that's how talented Jon Favreau is.
Yeah. Also, Jon Favreau's got bank.
Yeah, he directed Iron Man.
Yeah, exactly. He
directed a lot of things.
So for him, he could do that, and not have to like cut too many corners. And he actually learned how to like do some chef work as well.
I wonder how much that movie would cost to make.
We can find out, but let me just ask you this: didn't Ari Shafir get fired from Comedy Central?
Yeah, something like that.
Was it for his show This Can't Be Happening?
I think it was. Yeah, I thought it was because he left.
Yeah, because he left. He just has off for a while, and he didn't do it. It's kind of stupid because that show was absolutely amazing. If that's truly the case, then that's stupid.
From what I understand, that is what happened.
What a guy.
He's fine. It's good for him. In a way, it's good for him.
No, but the thing is that
it was a good show. There should be more things like that. That kind of stuff. Introduced me to like a bunch of great comics.
Well, it got me into what's his name? Mexicans Got on Boots.
Mexican Got on Boots.
Mexican Got on Boots. All right. Let's see over here. I just found out that there's a website called Box Office Mojo.
Oh yeah, great website.
And it's going to tell me what I need to know about this movie. Rated players. Domestic. It made 31,000 domestic, which is 64%. So in total, it made $45 million worldwide.
How much did it cost?
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Okay. You don't ask Google nothing.
No, I don't, right? It's true.
I wonder why.
That's weird. How come Movie Mojo will not tell me how much it costs?
That's okay.
So bad.
Don't worry about it, Yasin.
No, I'm gonna worry about it.
Come back over here and talk to me.
Can't do it.
All right, you know what? While you're doing that, I'm just gonna tell the mic what I did this weekend.
Yeah, you can do that. 11 million.
11 million to actually just make it. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Jeez, The Purge costs like nothing to make as well.
Yeah.
Basically, what the way they made The Purge was they were like, Ethan Hawke, can you please be in this movie? Yeah. We will give you this amount of the gross earnings when we make some money, hopefully.
Yeah.
And everybody made a ton of money. It was just like it was one house that was a whole set and just people come in costume. Yeah, pretend to kill each other.
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, another movie that they just made. And
it was like $10,000 to make, and it made millions and millions.
They made the movie, and then they started pitching it to people.
Yeah.
And once somebody bought it, they were like, can we reshoot some of this? This is really low end. I think I could see you trying to blow on the mic and shit. With that said, another good movie. Scary movie I don't like, though.
Yeah.
All I'm watching, I get excited now for like comics, and then, yeah, that's about it. It's like even if it's a critically acclaimed sad movie, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, you've been avoiding movies for a little while now.
12 Years a Slave.
I was just gonna say you haven't watched that movie.
I've read the book. I'm good.
No, I gotta watch the movie.
What? No, the book was worse.
No, okay, so you should be okay with the movie.
Probably.
Not only that,
I've already been through it.
You watch the movie, you get the soundtrack. I think it's a Hans Zimmer soundtrack. Oh, so good. Jeez. And that part where he comes back and then he's like, "I'm sorry for being away." For so long, like he's saying,
yes.
Oh, sometimes you gotta watch that so you know that you can feel feels. No, man, I've been feeling a little too much these days, man. Jeez, I need to put a numbing agent on my brain.
Dude, I saw one of those Africa documentaries where they're like, they follow a small group of lions and stuff, and one of them dies, another one dies, and this cub gets like lost, and then they re-find him, and I started getting tears. I'm like, who am I? Why am I crying? What am I? Like, I just saw myself about to cry, and I had to stop it, and I was like, these are lions in Africa, Syed. Calm down. Calm down. You read the news, but still, these lions, somehow they get you.
I don't read the news.
Not at all?
No. I mostly, I completely missed the whole Palestinian thing up until, I was on Facebook, and I saw that thing.
Yeah, no, you gotta... The news is
tough. It's tough.
It's tough to follow. I follow it, and it's tough to follow. This is like a weird thing to say.
Yeah,
it's tough to follow the news, but like, number one, it's easy to do because it's important. Like I can always tell myself, hey, you gotta stay up to date. You gotta watch the news. But honestly, I feel much better when I don't follow the news. I feel much better about life and my own happiness when I am ignorant. And ignorant is bliss, I guess. So
I don't think we were built for us to be able to know what every atrocity is happening across the world,
right,
at any moment in time during your day.
I don't even think we're built in like
to know what's happening in Toronto.
Yeah, not even like we.
It should be I climb the roof. Whatever I see, that's the news.
I don't even know. I think it's literally like with you personally, whatever's touching you and is a problem.
Yeah.
After that,
there's plenty of those.
Yeah, but like if I, every now and then you volunteer at a homeless shelter and you'll start to talk to the people organizing. They're talking about budget shortfalls and stuff. I'm like, I can't be thinking about this. I already volunteered my time. I can't feel sad about this for 2 days. Like, but I should. But it's hard to. I don't feel.
I think we might be a little selfish, but it's a little tough, man.
Well, this is a sad realization. We just ended here like, oh, we're pieces of shit, but we're...
We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves.
No, yeah. No, I watch the news. I keep up with it.
Good for you.
No, sometimes you get in an argument with people about it. Mm-hmm. I've gotten into arguments with people about like Israel and Palestine. A coworker in my second week of work, actually.
Oh, yeah. It's a good time for you to broach a subject.
Well, he was Israeli. It's not my fault. It was not my fault. And plus, alhamdulillah.
I'm not saying avoid it.
It was an argument I've been practicing having in my head for so long.
Wonderful.
It was very easy to kind of like, well, these are the reasons I think this is this way.
Right.
I can fully understand your reason for thinking this is this way.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, when it comes to atrocities in life, whether now or, any time in history, I'm always going to side with the people who were enslaved instead of, talking about how the economy kind of lent itself to the system or the Great Depression, like underage workers. I'm going to always think about the people that are affected by it negatively the most, the natives.
Right.
And if you want to think about the other part, then so be it. But I don't blame you for thinking what you are thinking. But like, just keep in mind who's getting the shortest end of this, genocide. And after that, he's like, yeah. That's true. That's literally what he said. It's like, well, it's because you can't argue that the people of Palestine get it. They're literally getting the worst end of the stick. Anyways, this is not that kind of podcast.
I'm already convinced. I already know where I sit.
Yeah, Yasin. But it was just so weird because second week, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was me. There's my buddy John, who's he's Jewish and Israeli. No, he's Polish, but he's lived in Israel. So.
Right.
And then my coworker Charmaine, who's Asian, and you could tell Charmaine, as soon as she heard this, she just went, "I'm not listening to the conversation." She was over here, and we had a good chat.
I had something similar.
Good. Did it end amicably? That makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I had to clarify the fact that Harry Potter and Twilight are two distinct.
That's almost exactly the same thing.
Exactly. I mean, like the thing is that like they were confusing the two, thinking that there was wizards in Twilight, right? And they were making fun of it. I mean, like. That doesn't make any sense.
There were no wizards in Twilight.
Of course there was no wizards in Twilight. But they thought it was like one and the same to some degree. And so I was just warming my food in the microwave.
Right.
Overheard this conversation. Mm-hmm. I was like, I can't let this go.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to clarify it. One is like a literary masterpiece.
Right.
And the other is a literary poop piece. Thank you, bro.
But Harry Potter does have werewolves and vampires.
This is true.
Just not in the same way Twilight does.
And there it is.
Hey, man, I like Twilight.
You did?
Yeah, I thought it was all right. I listened to...
I read the first book. I thought it was okay.
Second one's crap.
Yep.
I audiobooked all of the books, and the last one was very good, and the first one was okay.
Yeah.
And the second one was like, oh my God. But this was like years before the movies were even announced.
Right.
And then the movies got announced, and I was like, oh no, I got to hide this about myself. I can't tell this. Because all of a sudden people started, like, I don't know there were very few movies that got hate until, like, 50 Shades of Grey, but like Twilight, like very few movies, like if you had seen it, people would judge you for.
Right.
Yeah. Like as a dude, you could have seen Serendipity, and it wasn't like... It's all right. You're like, okay, how was it? Yeah. But if you tell somebody you saw Twilight, it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
You're immediately done.
Yeah, like, what reason? You're like,
were you kidnapped?
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, fair enough. What's your favorite vampire movie?
That's a good question. I might go with fucking Twilight, the last one. Blade with Ryan Reynolds was a really fun vampire movie.
That was not even a Blade movie. That was Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Featuring Blade.
Yeah, the cast of Blade, basically. He was very much a side piece, Blade was.
Oh, he was. That tax.
Yeah.
Trying to pay that tax. Blade 1 and Blade 2 for me.
There's probably some serious...
Wait. Okay, sorry.
Are there some serious vampire movies?
Oh, this is why my face turned all serious.
Yeah.
Let the Right One In.
Yeah, that's a scary movie. I saw half of that.
That is
I knew I was going to sleepwalk.
And you need to watch, and I'm not being a hipster when I'm saying this, you need to watch the Swedish version. Do not watch the Americanized Let the Right One In.
There's an American version?
Yeah, they remade it. Americans do the same. They do that. Why? I don't even understand why they would need to do that. Like they remade Old Boy.
Yeah, that
completely
was unfortunate.
useless. Why would you do that? And I just recently heard that they're remaking The Raid.
All right, really quickly, top 10 vampire movies.
Let's do it.
Bram Stoker's Dracula, 1992. This is widely regarded as one of the best vampire movies.
Just because it was like the first to do it.
I guess so. Number 9, Near Dark. This is from 1987. I don't know these people. We're moving on, people. Number 8, The Hunger. It's from 1983. Too old to remember. Get out of here. From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, yeah. That's a pretty good movie.
It's 1996.
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino, Selma Hayek. Number 6, Blade.
Okay.
So apparently, other people agree with us. Number 5, Only Lovers Left Alive. It's from 2014. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Tom Hiddleston and Tilda Swinton.
I think I'm going to watch that movie today.
Number 4, Fright Night from 1985.
Whatever.
I don't even know what that is. Number 3, The Lost Boys. It's from 1987. I'm sorry, once again.
Yeah.
Number 2, Interview with the Vampire. Tom
Yeah.
Cruise.
Yeah. Makes
Tom
sense.
Cruise and Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
Making
makes
a
sense.
vampire movie. Number 1, Let the Right One In. Wow. Yasin goes with a touchdown. All right, good job.
That movie is truly scary. But
Apparently, it's number 1.
But what's amazing about it is that it's about kids. Like they couldn't be more older than like 13 or 14 years old.
Scarier, man.
Yeah, but like, oh my god, it's such a great movie. If people like movies, they should watch that movie. It's
All right,
amazing.
I'll check it out. In Swedish, you said.
Yeah, I think it's the Swedish version. That's the one. But it's super great. I remember
Girl with the
watching
Dragon Tattoo in Swedish is really good.
Yes.
The Swedes make good movies.
Yeah, they're serious. They're also their movies lack color.
Yeah.
Right? It's very almost monochromatic. It's very dark.
It's like they're using a certain filter for their movies.
Yes. You're not getting any...
They're like, people can't get happy watching this. Even the sun is just like grayed out a
It's
little
always
bit.
snow. It's always like a gray day with
is.
snow outside.
Huh. Well, it's just sad people, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know that many Swedes.
There seems to be a reoccurring theme to our podcast today, my friend, of sadness.
It's okay. Things happen sometimes.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is how I live life, by the way. But this happened. It's okay. Things happen sometimes. Keep going.
Push it down, move forward. Push it down.
Push it down, move forward, and then I'll write about it later. And that's it. That's life right now.
Well, it's all good.
It is all good. Number 1 zombie movie. I think we could both possibly agree on this.
28 days.
Yeah, 28 days later. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Just the way how that's shot, it's so grainy. It looks like they did it with like it almost looks found footage.
Right.
It's such a bad.
Footage.
It's such
the
bad
music
quality.
is so good in that too.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It gets lost.
It's very good. Have you been up on? Wait, hold on.
You watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw it.
All
2
right,
days
wait,
ago.
hold on 1 second.
What?
Hold on 1 second. We need to talk about some Game of Thrones
Let's
right
do
now.
it. I could do it.
First of all, how amazing was it that the episode starts with like the recap,
Yeah.
right?
Which was necessary because it's been a year.
Right, of course. And it's Game of Thrones. There's way too many players. You need
Yeah.
you need the recap.
I almost just forgotten some of that stuff, by the way.
For sure.
Like, Farah and I were sitting there like, wait, how did this happen? And then we were like, all right, how did that happen?
Uh-huh.
And that's when I was like, it's just better to watch all of it in one go. But what are you going to do?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
And then it moves right into what's his name? Walder Frey? Wilder Frey,
That guy. The guy with the
the
cat
old
from
Frey
Harry
guy,
Potter.
the old Frey guy, yeah. And he starts talking to his people. And you're watching this, and you're like, I don't remember this as a like. I know they're recapping,
Yeah.
but I don't remember this because he's already dead. So why are they showing this aspect?
Right.
So he keeps talking for a bit, and I'm like, wait, oh no, is it Arya? Is it Arya? And then when everyone starts drinking, I'm like, I think they're gonna be poisoned. I really hope they're all poisoned. And then when his wife was trying to drink it, he's like, not you. I'm not gonna.
Was that his wife or his daughter?
I don't know. I don't
That
think
guy's a freak, though.
I don't think it.
Keep going.
I don't think it makes a difference for Mr. Frey. And then they just all start dying.
Yeah.
And then she lets out this. What was the sentence? If you let one wolf live,
Yeah.
I'll find out. But in like, she killed an entire house in like the first couple minutes
All
of that.
of its
of the
men.
thing. Like finally.
Yeah.
I love the fact that
She had some.
we're getting payoff with Arya's like, because she's made a big fuss about like, she's remembering all the names, that's her kill list,
Yeah.
all that other stuff throughout like, 5, 6 seasons, 7 seasons.
She has an epic line to that girl.
And then all of a sudden, right, we actually getting payoff. And that's the problem, I think, a little bit with Game of Thrones, is that you think that you're going to get this huge payoff, and there's like, no, everyone's just going to die. You're thinking like, okay, they're going to go to war, and there's going to be wolves and stuff like that. Nope, they're all going to die. So when you finally get a payoff like this, where she starts killing folks, that's amazing.
Feels good.
Oh, it feels great. It's
You know what
cathartic.
was weird though?
What?
She then rode a horse, found some soldiers that were singing, and just sat down and started eating with them.
No, that was important for her character.
Why was that?
Okay, so
'Cause
first
I'm like, why are you trusting these people? Just because Ed Sheeran's singing over here? What the heck is Ed Sheeran doing over here?
okay, first of all, he does have quite the voice.
Yeah, but
was
it's
very
not
nice.
it's not a
very
soldier
nice.
singing voice.
So those soldiers are Lannister men,
Okay,
right?
right.
And so the thing is that you start off the episode with Arya just like straight up murking an entire house.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is probably the best part of the whole show, by the
For
way.
sure. But the thing is that now you're worried, is this girl just going to go around killing people? Right?
Because she lost her shit.
Exactly. So when she's going through the forest,
Yeah.
right, she sees Lannister men. You can see like there's a little bit of tension. Probably will be able to kill all of these dudes, right?
Probably. All sneaky like.
So she was just going to pass through. But these guys are, you get that little piece actually humanizes the Lannister men. So it's not just Cersei's forces.
Right.
It's just boys that want to go home.
Yeah.
Right? And like one guy's like, my mom told me that if you're nice to strangers, strangers will be nice to you. And that's why he offers like the rabbit or whatever. So all of that plays to like showing that Arya still retains her humanity. Right? Because if she wanted to, just straight up kill all these guys because they're Lannister men. Right? But she doesn't do that. She ends up just hanging. I think that's what they were trying to get
Part
at.
of me wanted her to kill everybody. Yeah.
Because you want to see Ed Sheeran just take a knife to the throat?
No, I just want to see like an unhinged Arya. And didn't even let Tyrion speak in this episode, by the way. Tyrion is probably easily my favorite character in this.
Yeah.
And he didn't have any words. He didn't have a line. He didn't say anything.
Yeah, because he's too verbose, and we need to move this opening episode.
That should have been an hour and a half long episode, man. You can't wait a year and give me 60 minutes. I need more.
Okay, so the line that she says was, leave one wolf alive, and the sheep are never safe. Holy crap.
I know.
What more badass line you want to tell to a bunch of people that you just currently poisoned,
Yeah.
and they're just all dying?
And then she tapped that girl. It's like, if they ask you what happened, tell them that winter remembers. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Perfect opening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sansa and what's his name, Snow. I'm liking the
Oh
show,
man,
man.
she's like that part where she's like where Peter Baelish is talking to him,
Yeah.
talking to her,
Why is that guy alive?
because he knows it, because he plays the game. He's one of the best
Right.
players, right? Like,
Right.
And then he's like, she said, no need to seize the last word. I'm sure it was something witty or something.
Yeah.
It shuts him down, just burns. So good. Sansa is amazing now, man. She's like grown.
It's true.
And Mr. Jon Snow.
I did actually dislike her.
Because she was.
And then she's really become a really cool character.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to see someone develop to the point where, like, she's like a power figure.
Yeah.
Jon Snow is amazing as well. The fact that he had the
He's been
opportunity.
maturing.
Yeah, he had the opportunity for him to, like,
He's the leader.
kill out those two families, but he's like, I'm not gonna. But obviously, it's unique that decision of him saying that he's not going to blame the kids for the sins of the elders, right? Is for him that means more because of the fact that he's a bastard kid, and so he always carried that sin with him, even though that he's innocent of it, right? So it's cool that he's.
I saw it as a military decision. I was like, the stability of these houses is probably best for him in the long run compared to like having the infighting, and then who's the next house. It just
for sure. And then the loyalty he gets from those two families for letting them live,
right?
That
huge.
It goes to the grave. Right. I know. I'm not saying that it's just military, but it's cool that these decisions are being made by him.
Did you see the zombie? The friggin' Ice Walker giant zombie guy?
Yeah,
dude.
They literally bringing the storm. Damn. Because that was a cool part where like all you see is like the storm coming, but you don't actually see them yet up until like then you see the main White Walker.
Man, they got giant zombies.
Yeah,
game over.
Yeah. What else was cool? What else can we freak out about this episode? There's a lot of good stuff there. Cersei's lost her damn mind.
Yeah, she doesn't give any shits.
No, she said Tommen, who jumped and did suicide.
Right.
She said that he betrayed her.
Right.
For killing himself.
Yeah.
Right. And you can see what's his name's face.
Jamie's like what? Bitch, I put my dick in crazy. He's like, oh shit.
I think like it seems like it's going down the road of a parallel, like it's going to redo, like history's going to repeat itself, and Jamie's going to have to kill his sister. Just the way how Jamie had to kill the Mad King because the Mad King wanted to, right? So she's going to want to do something crazy, and he's going to end up killing his own sister.
I thought that, but I thought Tyrion would end up killing. And I know that's like right now it's hard to see how that would happen.
Stab her kneecap.
Well, I don't know if she bleeds out. I feel like Tyrion is. You know what? Tyrion doesn't kill people. He has this buddy kill people.
Well, he did kill his father.
He did
with a crossbow while his father was on the pooper.
That guy had it coming though.
He did.
And you know Tyrion was like, I'm going to kill that bitch. Like, he's been wanting to do that since episode 1.
Yeah.
It's like, this asshole. Can't wait to kill you.
The soup/poop sequence.
Couldn't watch it.
That was tough to watch.
Just looked away.
Yeah.
It was musical. I could hear it. But I was just like, I'm just going to go on my phone until I stop hearing these noises. When it stopped, I'm like, all right, good.
The fact that the pot in which they eat soup in is very similar to the pot that they get the poop in. It's too much. It's very close. And the thing is that like, he's brushing the poop pot. And the only thing I can think about is that if you brush a pot, right? As you're brushing, whatever, the brush stuff will flick it around everywhere, right? When you're brushing it, you'll get a spray.
Right.
How are you not covering your eyes? Like when you're doing that, cover your eyes because poop spray will end up in your eyes. Sam, is that his name?
Sam.
And like you need to wear goggles. You need to wear something on your face that doesn't. I mean, I guess they don't have glass.
This is an all frills, no frills kind of situation.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying that
I don't think he has an HR person he can go to about this. He's getting poop in his eyes.
Oh,
that's the life of a library caretaker. I don't know what his job is there, but he doesn't get treated
the Citadel?
Very well.
Yeah, no.
It's a nice Citadel, though.
I think my fear for poop splatter.
Yeah,
this is the fact that during that flood, I got hand, foot, mouth disease while I was trying to.
People
clean
probably
out the
used
drains.
to die of that kind of stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was just water outside.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually just straight up poop. So
as far as you know, shit.
No, it was probably poop. That's why you get it.
You might have you might think it's just a little bit of water that had poop in it, but you might have just gotten hit with some proper didn't even realize. It was just diarrhea.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it could have happened yesterday.
Yeah, it's probably correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Since we got that figured out.
That's awesome. That part was hard to watch. I was reading on Reddit. There was a comment where it's like, I've watched every violent thing, like someone his head getting crushed, right, and eyeballs popping, and face getting smashed, and
I was cool with all of that.
Everything was okay, but the soup poop sequence.
Not used to it. Now you can't. it was too somehow real, and I couldn't watch it. That was the first time I was like, I'm not gonna watch this. I'm gonna look away. Why'd they put this in here?
Yeah. This is what triggers most people.
Yeah. It was just dumb.
Yeah, no, great episode, man. I can't wait for the next one.
The cool thing, how many episodes are there?
I think only 7.
So they gotta wrap this whole thing up. Everything needs to happen. Everybody
No,
needs to
there's
kill
another
everybody.
season.
There's another season?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it is, bro.
Just ask it with your words instead of being quiet for 10 seconds. Just ask it.
I mean, I don't have that set up. Okay, you do it.
All right, cool.
What are you going to ask? How are you going to word this?
I'm just gonna say,
I just don't want them listening.
how many seasons of Game of Thrones are there? I should have asked that differently.
Number of seasons is 7.
Okay.
What season are we on right now?
I think we are on. How many? You know what? Whatever, man. Who cares? Let me look it up.
See? I'm pretty sure what has happened is they're just making this season and next season is extra short, so they can actually get 2 seasons out of it.
Oh, it'll end with season 8.
There we go.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, so they don't need to wrap Jack
Damn to rap Jack. Some of those people might get to live for a while.
for sure. Well, we know who's gonna live all the way till the end, though. I think that
Cersei will live.
yeah, Daenerys will live.
Daenerys will live. Yeah, she's. Those two are heading that timeline. I'm gonna say Arya will live.
Yes,
Well, just about if
Tyrion will too.
Yeah, I don't know the ending, so it's good. But yeah, Tyrion should,
Tyrion will live.
and Jaime should.
Yeah, maybe.
I think Jaime
outlives Cersei.
possibly, maybe even kill her. Right?
Yep.
What about Sansa and Snow?
Oh, Jon Snow definitely lives.
Yeah, Sansa, I'm not sure about.
No.
Oh man.
But the most important person that I want to live is Liliana.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
The small little girl that heads Bear Island and
right.
is just friggin' fearless.
Yeah, House Marmot or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a badass. I don't need your permission. Old man, sit down. Sit down. I wish she said it like, sit down, bitch. I don't need your permission to fight. Nobody asked you.
Yeah, she's cool.
She was badass. Yeah. Are we good there?
I think we're good with that
All right,
Game
good.
of Thrones stuff. Yeah. Man, I can't wait for the next episode. I'm thinking maybe I'm going to sign up for HBO Go.
Yeah, we have Rogers Anywhere TV, so everything is streamed live when it comes to that kind of stuff. It's great. How much?
You have HBO?
Yeah, I get HBO. It's like whatever day it gets released for me to stream.
Oh.
So I can just stream it.
What are you doing today?
Is it today?
Yeah, today's Sunday.
Oh, it's not Sundays. I don't even know that.
Oh, wow.
Come over. I might have kids over. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't
I had
do
a sleepover at my place yesterday.
Oh, how was that?
It was good. We watched Jungle Book. We made burgers and corn. We watched Jungle Book, and then we watched Zootopia. We were up till about 2. Woke up this morning, plugged in the Nintendo DS. Not DS, Wii.
Switch?
Wii.
Okay.
Played some like tennis, boxing. Kids thought they could box with me. And then made some more burgers, and then dropped them off at their grandparents, and then came here.
I wish you'd do that for me.
What? Any of that?
All of those things sounds very awesome.
No one was gonna do. I could barely have the patience to do this. Honestly, there was at one point where I cursed they wouldn't. It was time to go.
Yeah.
And they were sitting down while they should have been putting on their socks. And I'm like, guys, I did. I packed everything. I'm like, I'm just gonna use the restroom. Can you put on your socks?
Yeah.
I used the restroom. I come back out.
No socks.
No, they hadn't even moved. They were just sitting there still.
It's a lack of fear, dude.
Yeah, they
There's a
don't
lack
fear
of
me.
respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, guys, I'm leaving. And I opened the door.
Yeah.
I took the bag and I was like, you guys put on your socks. And if you guys can get to the elevator right now, it'd be good. And I just closed the door. And the uncertainty of it, I think, made them get up and move. They were like, oh, this guy doesn't care about us and he might leave us here.
Right.
Because I think they were like, yeah, we can push this guy around a little bit.
Right.
Like, no.
Well, they're testing their boundaries.
Yeah, they're testing the boundaries.
Right. You should do what Bill Burr does.
What?
that one part where he's like, listen, you prick. I'm gonna come over to your place. I'm gonna kill your cat. I'm gonna take the cat. I'm gonna beat your mom with it.
Oh my God, that's so violent.
Just whisper it in the kid's ear.
Jeez. You know he gave away his dog when his baby was born? Yeah.
Why?
He has a pit bull.
No, he doesn't have a pit bull. He has a bulldog.
No, he definitely has a pit bull.
Oh, right. Yes, he has a pit bull. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so he
Because it was a rescue. It's a pit
It
bull
has
rescue.
problems, right? So like it's not good with kids and babies. So he had given it away before the baby was even born, and the baby's about like 6-7 months.
Yeah.
And they brought the pit bull to visit.
Yeah.
And he was just holding on a leash.
Yeah.
And the pit bull saw the baby and just started growling.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, good. I'm glad I gave it away. And then he, put it outside. He apparently gave it to the dog trainer.
Right.
And he's paying him every single month to just keep the dog.
Oh, I see.
And the dog's healthy. And, this guy has like 8 dogs that he keeps in the house. And yeah, I thought it was kind of cool.
That pit bull bit was very funny. It's like, it's a gun that you can pet.
Yeah. He has some good dog stuff, man. That guy has some... I love Bill Burr.
Yeah. That's sad, though. You had to give up a dog when you get... I mean...
He cried. The episode he talked about it.
Oh, he did?
Because he doesn't have guests on, right? And sometimes just like... He doesn't... When he gets emotional, he doesn't talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
Right? He's just like... Fucking bitch. He just cries a little bit. He's like, I rest... And he just talked about how where he got her from and stuff, which I don't remember.
Yeah.
And he's like, just doesn't like babies. Fucking bitches. He's just like mad at her. It's like, what's wrong with dogs? Can't like babies. Not gonna make this decision.
Yeah.
It's costing me $1,000 a month. But it is what it is. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. You don't have that problem with cats.
No, I don't think so. But cats don't give you that. What dogs give you, cats don't give you, man.
Well, yeah. A cat is not looking for an alpha. They just assume that they are the alpha.
I don't know what it is, but it's here. Listen, I like cats, and it's not like I've had a cat, but I've been around a lot of cats.
Yeah.
But like cats are not so much the same way a part of your family a dog is. Because dog is like a functional part of your family. Okay, so like these fishes, they're like decoration, right? Cat's only a level above that. These fishes are very much just decoration.
How dare you call my fish decoration? They have their own characteristics.
Yeah, this is a good wallpaper you have in here that you have to maintain.
They some of them, like, they pick where they live. There's specific places where they live. They don't want to live anywhere else.
It's a gigamon kind of situation, like whatever.
But yeah, but like
it doesn't really add any. It's soothing to see them and stuff and feed them. Makes you feel something about yourself inside, like watering a plant.
Right.
But this doesn't really add anything that you're like.
It's not. There's no emotional give back.
Because you could be like laying there, you could be sad, and a dog will like pick up a ball and just bring it to you, and just drop it.
Yeah, but a cat could do the same too.
But it won't.
No. I'm saying there's actual videos of
but
cats,
that's like a anomaly. Like, oh, this weird cat.
It's like a cat with autism.
It's like a dog. Yeah, it's something wrong with that cat. But an actual cat,
boy.
like if you're around a cat, they're okay. They'll come around, you just sit there, you'll pet them. They're not gonna want to do anything. They're never gonna want. But a dog is like, hey.
I don't know. I feel like you're talking about what you don't know.
Oh, I know.
You might. It might be the fact that
Did you see the video of the dog rescuing a deer out of a lake?
No.
Yeah, a dog jumped into the water to rescue a fawn, which is a small deer.
Yeah.
And like saved it, and like literally took it to the thing, and the thing was passed out, and kept patting it until like it became back to life, which was like minutes. It wasn't just like brought it here and dropped it.
Right.
It like kept pushing it until like to show signs of life. There's no way a cat does that.
Oh no, for sure.
Cat's like, I'm gonna get wet. That's the end of that. That is the end of that. And you know what? That's true whether it was a fawn or you.
Yeah.
Because the cat's not.
No. See, I just recently watched a video.
Okay.
There's a cat owner.
Yeah. Did it meow a lot?
That's soaking in the tub.
Right.
And their cat came and saw that the human was submerged in the water, got very worried.
Right.
And took a like bit her hand.
Yeah.
And tried to like pull her out of the tub.
Oh yeah, how'd that work out?
Didn't work, obviously, because it's not powerful or anything like that. But
I guess it's a sentiment. Like, look, my cat's saving me.
Yeah, there you go. Look, no one's gonna say that dogs are much better. Like, just the ones that serve in war.
Yeah, I'm not a cat person or a dog person, but it's like, is there a competition here? Like, who's been making this argument? Nobody, right?
No, I don't think anyone is.
Yeah, they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Sorry about your fish. I didn't mean to shit on them.
You know what? I don't think they heard you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? I do like my fish.
They're okay.
I like them.
I've had fish.
Yeah, but you didn't have these type of fish.
No. I had different. I've had a snake.
Yeah.
I've had turtles that lived for like years.
It'd be really cool if you could get the same type of characteristics from a dog and like a lizard. or
That
a
would be
snake or
scary.
something.
Imagine if you're like a guard lizard or a snake, like friggin' Voldemort.
Perfect.
Because he had a guard snake.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Nagini.
Nigiri.
You know what? The best would be if there were dog-like characteristics in a bear.
Oh, we're back into that now, huh?
Are we doing this again?
Are we
All right,
doing
we're
it?
not doing this. How much time we put in?
We got some time. I want to see where. Okay.
the dog is like a
All right, here we go.
yeah.
Here's the question. Dog characteristics in any other animal apart from a bear. Now you can't do that now.
Yeah.
To guard
Not
your
a
house.
human.
To guard
To guard my house.
to guard your house.
Yeah, bear.
Bear still.
Dude, I
still
just realized I
This
went
bear's
with
too
bear
big.
last time too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bear's too big. I want you to think as like practically as possible.
Dog-like characteristics, practically as possible,
Yeah, to guard your house.
to guard my house. And just one animal, I can't have like a swarm of something. Like,
I was thinking swarm too. All right,
Yeah.
go with the swarm. Let's see what you got.
it's too many options, right? Between wasps and ants,
Yeah.
like you can even like other things.
Yeah, because you don't need a big place for you to store a swarm of any insect.
No,
No.
just a balcony or some shit. I'll go with I'm not gonna go with a bear.
Okay.
This is me stalling.
Okay.
Why don't you tell me what you go with? All right, I got a gorilla.
Oh, damn it.
Did I go?
Yeah,
take
I was
yours?
going with ape.
Here, listen,
because it's scary.
Yeah,
It's like
no one's even gonna try.
no, you can't. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't because a gorilla. Not only that, they fight. They know how to fight a human,
Yeah,
but in the most horrendous way possible.
there's no fucking with a gorilla.
No, it's not. And the thing is that if you get like a tiger,
Yeah,
it'll bite your neck, and bite its neck, and then you'll kill it.
right,
But like a monkey, an ape,
right.
is gonna break all of your fingers,
yeah.
eat your face,
It's not gonna make it quick.
and then pull your genitals out of you.
Yeah,
That's what it's gonna do.
probably.
So at that point, you just got that gorilla for like that's a nuclear warhead that's
True.
sitting. It's a deterrent. It's an absolute deterrent.
Yeah,
It's
because if someone's like, hey, there's $1 billion in that house and it's guarded by a bunch of ants,
Yeah.
you're like, you know what, I'm gonna give it
Roll
a
the
shot.
dice.
Yeah, it's like there's one gorilla. I'm like, I know how that goes. I'm gonna die horribly. The way, like, as soon as you see the gorilla and the gorilla sees you, you're like, shit, this is exactly what I was afraid of.
yeah, for
But
sure.
the ants, I feel like, all right, I gotta run or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I might get like stung to death, just pass out and die.
yeah.
But a gorilla's gonna make you feel it. You're like, you made a mistake.
Yeah. You know, it would be funny if the guy's like, well, I'm just going to shoot it, obviously. Right. So he goes in, sees the gorilla, and then also notices that the gorilla is wearing Kevlar.
I think even if you shoot a gorilla, it still kills you before dying.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think the gorilla just like, shot. You know, like gorilla's like,
Take cover.
oh yeah, no, I think that gorilla's coming. A bear and a gorilla are still like formidable.
Yeah. Do you have any animal facts for me that you can blow my mind the way how you did it with the whale?
I don't know.
Before we sign off.
I'm sure you know how snakes came to be, right?
They used to be lizards.
Yeah?
And then now they don't have feet no more.
Yeah, because they started living underground.
Yeah.
So these things were, I tried to pull up a picture of a snake with legs, like a python when it had legs, and it was like the gnarliest, scariest. But they couldn't figure, like, nothing I found online could tell me how it used to walk.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm like, there's the length of this thing. Do you have many legs? Are you like a centipede? Do you have at least like 6 legs?
Do you know how scary it would be
Just be coming at you all sideways and shit?
if there was such thing as a lizard centipede?
Oh, that would be the scariest. Especially if it can move. See, there's a few animals, if you just like fix them a little bit, it's just like, oh, they could take over. If you just change like...
A lizard centipede?
Yeah, I feel like if octopuses were like on the ground
Yeah.
and a bit more aggressive, there'd be a problem. Like
They don't live
immediately.
very long though. They only live like a couple of years.
I think the bigger they are, the longer they live. I think it's one of those situations, which a lot of animals have that. Bigger animals just live longer.
Okay.
Like, what do you think the life expectancy is, of a blue whale?
I'm gonna say 40 years.
I feel like if that's the case, which it could be, because I was guessing 30 to 40,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a long time. Because you knew if that thing had medical attention, it could, go 20 over. So when we went to the cat sanctuary, they were like, just being in the sanctuary adds 8 years to their life.
Yeah.
Which was huge.
Yeah.
Average life expectancy blue whale.
80 to 110 years.
What the hell is happening? Are you kidding me?
Twice as much as that we guessed.
Holy
At least.
crap.
That's amazing. Imagine how much they know.
I think we'd be surprised by how little they know. But that might be my, like,
You don't know. You don't know what they know.
Yeah,
There's
they
known
can know
knowns
things.
and there's unknown unknowns.
Jeez. Did not expect that.
Yeah, 110. That's amazing.
Average life expectancy for elephant. I'm going to say 60.
Elephant lifespan, Asian elephant, 48 years, African bush elephant, 60 to 70 years, and African forest elephant, 60 to 70 years.
Jeez, all right. Geez, 60 to 70 years, man. Holy cow. That's amazing.
Can you do octopus?
Sure. I'm going to do giant octopus.
There's no such thing as a giant octopus.
Yeah, there is, Yasin. Sorry. Average life expectancy octopus. Yeah, there's things as giant octopus.
Laning, 3 to 5 years.
That's nothing.
Nothing. For like an incredibly smart animal. I feel like they just think themselves into oblivion.
Life expectancy giant squid.
According to Live Science, based on these numbers, the scientists think the vampire squid's adult stage lasts up to 8 years, with an even longer total lifespan.
That's not.
Most squids and octopuses, meanwhile, spawn just once and don't live beyond 1 or 2 years.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's really a big flaw. I feel like you have to live a long time to take over shit.
Yeah, exactly. Just it doesn't. 8 years doesn't give you enough time for you to be able to do that. So, like, even
Yeah.
if they're on the ground, I don't think it'll make a difference. Also, does the life expectancy of the octopus should have any say in the fact that, like, should it inform my decision of me deciding not to eat octopus because they're so smart? Because if they're going to only live 4 years,
Right.
why not eat them as well?
Well, I don't know what your thoughts are in terms of why you aren't eating them, right?
And I just feel like they're really, really smart.
Emotionally smart or just problem solving smart, or doesn't matter?
I didn't think that far into it.
Because if there's like a lizard that can do a lot of math,
Yeah.
and if it comes in my way, I'm gonna step on it if it's causing a problem.
Yeah.
But if it has a family, then I'm like, well, they rely on you for something, right? Get back to your family, dude. Like, I have a problem with like getting aggressive towards raccoons, even though I hate raccoons.
Because
Oh, they're so affectionate with each other. They're like, wait, like this one's crossing the street. The whole family waits for it to cross the street. I don't know why that somehow pulls at my heartstrings.
right.
But yeah, if it's just smart, then I'm like, no, I don't know if that does anything for me.
Basically, any animal that says, I got kids, you can't do it.
Yeah. Well, it's just the closer you are to smart and doing that at the same time.
A deer turns around and be like, I got kids. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do?
When are you hunting?
Actually, next September. I'm almost guaranteed a tag. So,
All right, cool.
so yeah,
Excuse me.
I'm going to try to see, I got to figure out what I'm going to do about the gun.
All right.
Because I'm not buying a gun.
You
I
know
just
what?
feel like that's bait. Just be a brown guy with a gun. I don't know why. I should be okay with it, but it just feels like I might get into trouble.
I have an uncle who has multiple guns.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. It's probably safe to have guns.
Yeah, I think so. It's fine. I remember we went over to his place for iftar. Excuse me, people.
Yeah.
And like, Chacha, I hear you have guns. He's like, yeah, you want to
Do
see
I?
them? And he went upstairs and he just brought down a rifle and a shotgun.
Oh, jeez.
It was really cool.
Yeah, does he hunt?
I don't know.
Okay. Just like to show kids, I guess, his guns.
I guess so. But I couldn't pull the trigger because you can't dry fire it.
Oh, yeah, I figured.
And but he did let me like
Cock it?
pump action shotgun it
Well, how hard was it?
pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like 10, 15 years ago. So
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I don't even know about what.
I have no idea. But like, and he also has a handgun as well. I'm pretty sure he had a bunch of things, and he seems to be fine,
He seems to be okay.
right? So you can cross the border and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you can do the same.
I'll look into it.
All right, fine. Next week we're gonna have an interesting guest on, an artist
What?
who has an incredible
Story.
story to tell. Turn into NPR for a minute there. So we got that coming up. We got a couple other guests that's coming up, so that's gonna be cool. We're looking forward to that. hopefully get no, can't say the name just yet.
Can't say the name just yet.
It's not real just yet. We're still waiting for the big cat thing, Syed.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool.
Trust me, I'm on this guy. The people that you want,
rice.
yeah, they always have schedules, and you could tell he wants to do it during work hours.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, can we just do it during work hours?" And I was like, "No, because I got work, stupid." Like, what do you think?
We can do a weekday.
We could do a weekday.
Track that down, man. I want to talk
think
about
literally
cats.
for him, it was like, well, this way, you know, like come into work and then I do the podcast and I get to go home.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah. So we got some good stuff coming up, people. So
Stay tuned.
Look forward to that. All right, people. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back in a week.